Hi, I'm Marcus from Marcus Language Academy, and today I like to talk about the past tense of the modal verbs. Modal verbs for me are helpers for other verbs, and they are a special group, and therefore they get their own color. And because in the past tense they use just praeteritum and not perfect, the background color here is black. To see my entire course and how I use colors and images to show you grammar, just click on the first link in the description. First, let's look at the main modal verbs in German. Können means can, to be able to. And our symbol is a muscle arm because we can do it. But be careful because it's irregular and that's why the red dot. The next verb is dürfen. May or to be allowed to. Here we add a D to our arm as a little thinking tool because we are allowed to do it. Müssen means must or have to, and it's also irregular, and the judge's hammer shows us that we must do it. Sollen means should or to ought to. And it's regular, so no red dot is needed. And we add to the judge's hammer an S, so we should do it. Wollen means to want, and it expresses wishes. And that is why the Aladdin lamp. And it's also regular again. In many books for beginners, mögen, to like, is listed. But I would like to use a different verb here, möchten. Would like. This is the polite way of expressing wishes and in my opinion very important, and it has a little surprise for us, but I will explain this later. But now let's look at the conjugation in the past tense of each verb in detail, and we start with können. The first person singular is ich konnte. First of all, the verb is irregular, and instead of using O umlaut, we use just O. And we add TE to our root of the verb that makes it the past tense, and is also called praeteritum. In our image, the black background is to visualize the past tense, and the red dot reminds us that the verb is irregular. In our example sentence, ich konnte Deutsch sprechen, literally I could German speak, we see that our second verb, which is helped by the modal verb, is in the infinitive at the end of the sentence. Okay, German is fun, isn't it? Unlike the present tense, the modal verbs remain irregular in the singular and plural and gets the following conjugations. Du konntest. Here we add st. Du konntest Deutsch sprechen. You could German speak. Konnte. And again, no extra ending like in the first person. Konnte Deutsch sprechen. He could German speak. Wir konnten. Here we add an. Wir konnten Deutsch sprechen. We could German speak. Ihr konntet. So here we add a T. Ihr konntet Deutsch sprechen. So you all could German speak. Sie konnten. Here we add again N like in the first person plural. Sie konnten Deutsch sprechen. They could German speak. Dürfen behaves very similar. All forms are irregular and we use instead of A umlaut just U umlaut just U. Ich durfte. Ich durfte Deutsch sprechen. I was allowed to German speak. And the rest in singular is du durftest und durfte. And plural, like I said, is irregular as well. Wir durften Deutsch sprechen. We were allowed to German speak. And the rest is ihr durftet, sie durften. Okay, Our next verb is müssen, and same thing here again. Ich musste Deutsch lernen. I had to German speak. Followed by du musstest und musste. And plural is also irregular. Wir mussten Deutsch sprechen. We had to German speak. And the rest is ihr musstet und sie mussten. Because sollen doesn't have a umlaut, all forms are regular. Ich sollte Deutsch sprechen. I should German speak. Followed by du solltest und sollte. And the plural is wir sollten. Wir sollten Deutsch sprechen. We should German speak. And the rest is ihr solltet and sie sollten. Our next verb is wollen. And the same thing here again. Because wollen doesn't have a umlaut, all forms are regular. Ich wollte Deutsch sprechen. I wanted to German speak. Followed by du wolltest und wollte. And the plural is wir wollten. Wir wollten Deutsch sprechen. We wanted to German speak. And the rest is ihr wolltet und sie wollten. As I said at the beginning, möchten is very practical. But if we want to use it in the past, it doesn't have a proper conjugation. And it just takes the conjugation of wollen. Ich wollte Deutsch sprechen. I wanted to German speak. Followed by du wolltest, wollte, wir wollten, ihr wolltet, sie wollten. Yeah, so those are our modal verbs, our helpers, and I hope that they will help you as well. And here you have it all again, and please remember that the verb möchten uses the past tense of wollen. I hope you enjoyed the video and that you don't miss anything. Please subscribe to my channel and activate the bell. I'm Marcus from Marcus Language Academy, and thank you very much for watching.